Hey Run Junkies, welcome to episode 9 of Star Wars Rival Run Virtual Challenge Training. It's Monday, January 25th, not quite 9 o'clock. I'm still in my pajamas and I'm slowly finishing my coffee because I just don't feel like rallying this morning. It's gloomy and gross and I'm gonna hit the treadmill here in a few minutes, but this week I'm flying solo. I have the entire house to myself. Guys, not even, the dog's not even here. So stick around, please like and subscribe. It's gonna be a super quiet week. So this week is week 3 of block 2. And pretty much all, this whole week is about the same as it has been the last couple of weeks. I have a 75-minute pickups on steroids run to do, and it's cold outside, it's gloomy and gray, and I really don't feel like just bundling up and getting out there. So I'm gonna hit the treadmill when I feel like it. So my son is at his dad's for the week, and then my husband drove him and the dog to see his parents. I think the weirdest part is not having the dog here. I miss them all, right? But not having the dog here is kind of strange because I get out of bed and he's not sleeping on the couch and, he's not greeting me everywhere I go, following me around and all of that stuff. So it's kind of strange. But yeah, I'm just gonna take my time, finish my coffee and get downstairs when I feel like it. I think the hardest part about getting started is just doing exactly that thing. Instead of thinking of spending 75 minutes on the treadmill, which keeps me in my pajamas and comfortable on the sofa, I just say, okay, you know what? Start. Just start. Get off the sofa and go change. Just one little step at a time to get yourself moving is sometimes better than just doing all of it, thinking of all of it all at once and the big laundry list of things that have to get done. I shouldn't force myself to get 1,000 things done this week. Maybe I should just look at, a couple of things, a couple of projects and say, you know what, this is what sometimes using your time wisely means holding down the sofa and resting and recovering and taking the mental break. I'm lacing up, I'm gonna start my warm up and I'm gonna hit the treadmill and I'm gonna get it done. But that will be victory for me today. Mail day! I got some cool stuff that I've been meaning to order forever. And I'm very excited about it. So, back in 2020, because all the races were canceled and I didn't know what to do with myself, I kind of went a little overboard on some virtuals. Link above. And I needed some place to put all of the medals. So this isn't all of the things that I ordered, but it's some of it. Jiminy Christmas, it is really well packed. Okay, give me a second. I went to Allied Medal Holders. No, this is what it's called. And I ordered 2, I don't know if you can see that, but it says never tell me the odds. This is the Millennium Falcon. So I ordered 2 medal hangers and these are gonna go somewhere in here. I'm not exactly sure where yet, but this is just gonna be for my Star Wars medals. So from 2019, and then also the virtual from last year, and then the 2021 medals. And the other one is going to be for the rest of my Disney medals because the medal hanger that I have right now is absolutely full. So I'm gonna separate out the Star Wars medals from the rest of the medals. Now this has both castles on it from Disneyland and Walt Disney World, right? And it says it's kind of fun to do the impossible. Now this one has 3 bars on it, so it will hold quite a few more. I wanna say they hold like 24 medals, which is about what I think I have outside of the Star Wars medals. So this one is also gonna go up in here somewhere so I can hang all of these. The only problem is that I bought them in silver and my walls are gray. I don't think I thought that through very well. All right, good morning. It is Tuesday morning and it is gloomy and gross and snowy outside. So yes, it's another treadmill day, which I'm totally fine with. I'm gonna walk on the treadmill today because I just need to feel like I'm not forcing the run 5 days a week. So it's supposed to be a recovery run today, but I'm just switching it to a walk. I'm starting to lose track of the days. Everybody's been gone since Friday, and we're now on Tuesday, but I have to stop every once in a while and say, no wait, it's Tuesday, it's not Wednesday, or it's not Thursday. But I feel like we're more than halfway through this solo period, and now I'm like kind of running out of time to get some things done. And I have not been nearly as productive as I feel like I should have been. And there's guilt around that. Allowed myself a lot of grace around this time because it has been hard. Being without my family has been hard this week. So. Oh, you guys, oh my God. Wednesday morning, busy morning today, and I have a lot to do. Recorded a podcast last night, but we got to finish that off today. And I have a cleaning service coming today, but before they show up, I have to shovel. So I'm gonna work out before I work out. Not much snow, but super cold. It was 7 degrees when I checked the weather when I got out of bed this morning. So that's amazing. Okay, it's not what I thought it was, but I'm still very excited about this. So you guys saw the metal racks that I bought. This is a separate one. This is a different company. Gone for a Run. I'll leave a link to them in the description. This one is for the virtuals that I did in 2020 only because there were a great many of them. I gotta save this stuff because this is the hardware. There are 30 of these little pins and they screw into the front of this. Always earned, never given. And it is Wednesday morning and I'm finally getting downstairs for my run today. 60-minute free run with surges, and that's this week's workout of the week. Here's what that looks like. Okay, this week's workout of the week is the free run 60 minutes with surges. In the first block, the free run was basically run 60 minutes, however effort you like. You can run it under 140 beats per minute. No matter what, you're gonna take your heart rate data, so it doesn't really matter. However, this one has a little bit more structure. Free run 60 minutes with surges. So FR 60 minutes with S. Free run 60 minutes with surges. So I'm breaking this down. For the first 5 minutes, I'm doing a walking warm-up. In the plan itself, she says you can do the first 30 minutes, any effort. I like to still ease into it. For 25 minutes, I'm gonna run however I feel, just kind of I'm keeping it easy. If I feel like going a little harder, then I will do that, but I'm not really paying attention to pace or heart rate. Just running by feel, what can I sustain for 25 minutes? Now I do have to keep a little bit of energy in the tank because the back half of this run gets a little bit harder. Because at the 30-minute mark, we do 4 sets at 4 minutes at 10K pace. Now for me, that's somewhere around 10 minutes to 10-15 minute miles. But if I'm on the treadmill, I'm gonna try to stay in heart rate zone 3. Follow that up with a 2-minute recovery to get myself back down to 140 beats per minute. I can walk that, I can jog that, whatever it is. Do that set 4 times, finish off with a 6-minute walking cool down, and that is my hour. As you can see, things are starting to get a little fun. We're working a little bit harder and I'm enjoying it immensely. I'm gonna need some sunshine. Yesterday it was gloomy and gross. I had all of my studio lights on in my office. It was just a real challenge. So I'm hoping that today I can turn it around and get going again. But I'm gonna get on the treadmill. Actually, I gotta warm up first. I've done my foam rolling, but I gotta warm up and jump on the treadmill for 60 minutes. Good, nope, it's not morning. It's almost noon. So technically it's still morning. All right, it's Thursday. It's at the end of January. I have no idea. I'm out for an hour-long walk today. supposed to do recovery run or off, but I figured today it's finally warm enough to be outside and enjoy what little sunshine there is. So one of the challenging parts about where I live is that the sun's out, but it's not really out. So, you know, there's this like layer of clouds. So even though I'm out and in the sunshine, it doesn't feel like it. It still has this dark and gloominess to it. So I've really been struggling this week, you guys. I've had some really low moments. I've got my new Boco Gear hat. You like that? Which matches my Team Sparkle Gooders. I actually really like how this looks. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up for the week. Let me give you a quick rundown of what the rest of this training week looked like. Friday, I had a 75-minute easy run. And on Saturday, which is this morning as I'm recording this, I had a long run, 2 hours and 20 minutes, neither of which got done. I haven't done a lot with my strength training this week. I did try to get out for a walk yesterday on Friday, and I wanted to do 3 miles. The sun was out, it was beautiful, and I felt like, okay, this will make me feel better. And I'm a mile into it, and I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I just don't want to be here. My son came home last night, and just having another person in the house kind of flipped a switch for me, for sure. And today I decided, instead of going out for my long run, I decided I would rather be here when my son gets out of bed. We'll watch TV, we'll make breakfast, we'll hang out a little bit. So I skipped my long run. My husband and the dog come home tomorrow, which is great. They are on their way back as we speak. And I'll have a full house again. I know that I talk a lot about wanting the house to myself, and it's true. You know, every once in a while I need a break, and I need just to not have to answer to anybody for a little bit. But when I say that, I don't mean a week. I don't mean a full week. You know, a couple of days, 24 hours, 48 hours. And then I'm good. Even a couple of hours. So I'm not gonna lie. This was a hard week. I'm not gonna paint a rosy picture about this. I can declare victory in a lot of ways. I did get a few things done. I got podcasts and videos out. I got training plans done. And overall, I did okay. But every morning this week was a struggle to get out of bed. I declared victory just by getting out of bed in the morning. Guys, that's where I've been for the last 4 or 5 days. So instead of forcing the runs, this week it wasn't about the running. This week it was just about emotional coping strategies. So no, I'm not gonna paint a rosy picture on this, but I am gonna say that I was inspired this morning to look at my training plan and start over. Not start the whole training plan over, but just say, okay, starting on Monday, we're gonna get back at it. And I don't even know, I might even do my long run on Sunday rather than Saturday. I might actually get done this week. But I'm going to allow myself to let go if I have to. But there's always gonna be hope. As long as the sun rises in the morning, as long as there's a new day, there is a promise that things get better. So that's the thought that I want to close out with this week. No, it wasn't a great week. And sometimes we have those. And that's okay. It just makes the good times feel better. But my question for you today is this. How are you doing with the cold, dark, wintry conditions? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Tell your friends. Guys, thank you very much for all of the support you show me. Remember, you have no limits, and we'll see you next time. Happy running.